Yep. Back up in this bitch on a fucking, it's so random on Tuesday. Let's see if we get anybody in the live stream tonight. We may not. If we don't, it's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. Oh, snap. First one first. Steve, what's up, man? Not Steve, Mike. Mike, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. I felt like doing a random live stream, so that's why I'm here. I'm actually going to text you. I was going to text you after this, wanting to see if you wanted to help out tomorrow doing some truck stuff. I know, dude. It's going to be just me and you, man. Everybody's getting off work. Are we going to get snuffed? Well, we got somebody else watching. It says 2. We got 2 people watching. Thank you to the 2 that are watching. But yeah, man. Oh snap. Okay, we got 5. There we go. Okay. Welcome everybody. Welcome. I'll be available. Heck yeah. Give it a few, they'll come. Yeah, man. So yeah, bro. So what up? Oh snap. Everybody's coming in. What's up, everybody? Dallas. We got Dallas. So we got Martha Ram, Steve Guzar, Dallas, Jesse, Ryan. Welcome to the chat, man. Thank you guys so much for joining the live stream. I really appreciate it. It was an extremely random live stream. So I wasn't anticipating a whole lot of people joining. But once again, thank you guys so much. It means a lot to me to see you guys in the live stream chat, man. So, Mike, I'm going to text you after the live stream just to run by what you're doing. So, but yeah, bro. Oh, Jay Morrell, what's up, bro? His boss is here. 1 second. My phone went off. Make sure. All right. I had to check my phone. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to check my phone. We got 13 people in the live stream right now. What is up, everybody, man? Make sure, first things first, make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the live stream, because it helps out the live stream so much and the channel so much. Thank you guys so much for joining. Okay. So we got 13 folks in here. I'm gonna be real with you. If we hit 20, that's like, I'm gonna be super impressed and shocked. But long story short, I was getting on the live stream today because I was going to tell you guys what we got going on, man. We got some fun stuff tomorrow. So check it out. Today's Tuesday. So yesterday I was off work. Today I was off work. I'm off tomorrow from work. I went duck hunting yesterday and today, which is why I haven't made videos. But tomorrow, I'm not going duck hunting. I'm not going hunting at all. I'm going to be here in the driveway making film for you guys. So you guys are going to probably be getting a fresh video either tomorrow evening or Thursday morning, Thursday noonish time frame. But the time has finally came. We are installing the injectors and some valve springs on my 6.7 Compass. Okay, we're going to be putting in some 120 horsepower injectors from Flux Diesel, Don and April Morrison out there in Texas. Phenomenal family, man. I mean, they A1. We're gonna be putting those on, and we're also, yeah, you can actually see the box back there. So if you look back there, they're not that box, but the top box is the valve springs. So those are gonna be the Smedin valve springs we're gonna be putting on. If you didn't watch my last video, I did talk about what we're gonna be doing. I got the time to do it now. You know what I'm saying? Time has been the biggest issue for me, man. So we're gonna be putting that on. We're gonna do that. We'll send a revision in to get a tune revision done, because we're gonna need to get those injectors dialed in with dual CP3s. And then we'll be making a trip down to Ashby's Diesel so my boy Jake can set the trim code for the new injectors on the truck. Basically with the trim code, it's kind of hard to understand, but from what I got from it, your trim codes, each injector has an individual serial number, and that serial, or not serial number, but like a number. And that number, serial number, code, whatever you want to call it, it basically lets your ECM know. It helps it out by letting you know, hey, this injector was built to this specification from factory. It can smooth out your idle Some people say it helps with preventing overfueling, like at idle, so that way you're not just spraying, dumping fuel into your cylinders while idling. So we're gonna get that set up later on in the week, but we will be hard mounting this stuff. The time has come and it's now, man. So hopefully my dog Mike Monster Ram, he'll come over. We'll have a special guest on the channel helping us with this because I'm excited, man, for sure. All right. So now, with that being said, and I'll talk more about some stuff later on in the live stream. So now I'll start busting out any questions you guys got. If you got questions you want to ask, by all means, drop it down below. Live streams, you guys, is the best way to get a response out of me. Besides message me on Instagram, but the thing about messaging me on Instagram is I do work. I have a life. I have a family. So you might send me a message and you might not get a response for a couple hours. That's because I'm busy. I've gotten messages 2:30 in the morning, so I'm sleeping obviously. So if you get on the live stream and you ask a question here, I'm gonna answer right here on the spot. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. But it's good to see everybody out here, man. Jesse Thomason, man, thank you for making it. Ryan, what's up, man? I'm doing good. We got Jay Morrell, Ravier Prince, what's up, bro? Reginald Caesar, how you doing, man? It's good to see you back. Dallas Hernan. TCV delete vid helped me out a lot. Thanks, bro. Nah, no worries, man. No worries. I'm glad to help you out. A lot of people do TCV deletes. It's nothing new. It's no mystery or nothing like that. From when I made that video to back in 2018, beginning of 2018 to now, the only thing I probably would change in that video is gutting the filter. It goes both ways, you know what I'm saying? Some people when I gutted the filter, I didn't have an issue with it, but I also read and heard people saying that it had like oil leak issues once they gutted the filter, because the filter is braced by the media element inside of it. So people were saying that it was basically like seeping out on the side of the valve cover outside. So, but the CCV delete is a highly recommended mod, especially if you're rocking the OEM HE351 turbo on these trucks. It's definitely something you want to do because your turbo is sucking all that crankcase ventilation into the front side. And actually, Ram caught on because on the 5th gens, they put the crankcase vent tube, instead of it being on the intake elbow going into the front of the compressor on the turbo, they actually put it, I believe, I think it's aft of the, or behind aft. It's behind the compressor cover, or I think it's on the compressor cover, something like that. But they relocated it because I think they realized that by it going in the front side, it was not good. So yeah, man. Heck yeah. Bourbon Boost, what's up, bro? It's good to see you, man. Ravier Prince said, what's up, bro? Doing good, man. Matthew Rodriguez, what you shoot? Bro, we ain't shoot nothing today. It was bad. Today we went hunting, man. So we went pretty much in the flooded timber. We were gonna try to kill some woodies, but it wasn't happening. The same spot we went to yesterday, it was flooded, had woodies flying around everywhere. If you guys don't know what a woody is, look up wood duck on Google. They're pretty birds, especially the males. We went there today, and we got snuffed. I mean, we had some geese fly by, but they were like a quarter mile up in the sky. So, but yeah, yo, I'm doing good, man. Thank you for asking. Like I said, you guys, my goal is to bring content to you guys. Consistent, good quality content. Now the consistent part, because of my job and because YouTube is not my primary source of income. YouTube is not my main job. I'm gonna be real with you. It's a hobby. It really is. So there will be times, especially right now during the holidays, where you're spending time with family, you're spending money on gifts and all that stuff. There will be times when I'm not going to necessarily have any content to make. And the thing about it is, I don't want to just make random videos just to make videos to put out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could do that, but I don't really want to. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I know what you guys like. You guys like to see me put hard parts on. You guys like to see installations. You guys like to see reviews, all that stuff. You guys also like I know a lot of people like the diesel vlog style videos, like where I talk about stuff. Like, for instance, the last video I think I talked about how to make 500 horsepower on a 6.7 Cummins, stuff like that. You guys like that type of stuff. So I'm not going to be that person to where I'm just making videos of me rambling about random stuff for 20 minutes, and it's like a minute of me looking at the engine. Like I'm not going to do that. That's not my style. Sean 32. So when we going to see some ducks? Some of these ducks you went after. So I was actually talking to my buddy Joe, who I hunt with. One of these hunts we go out, I'm gonna take my camera and make a full vlog on it. The problem is I actually did take my camera, my GoPro, one of my hunts with me. Nothing, completely nothing. I mean, we got snuffed out. It was nothing. It was not YouTube worthy. I'll put it like that. Like when I put a hunting video up, like, I want some action to be in there so you guys can see it and be like, oh snap, that's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm halfway through the power stop brake change. Have you did this? The power stop brakes, I actually have not. So if anybody was curious, the brakes I run on my truck are Detroit Axle. That's the name of the company. They sell their products on Amazon. Detroit Axle, and I have their rotors, and then in the rear I have their brake pads, and then in the front my brake pads are from Advanced Auto. They're like the most expensive brake pads you can buy for a third gen or for these trucks. But they work good for me. I got drill slotted rotors for all four corners. I like it. It works good. When it's time for me to do new brakes, I will do power stop though, because I've heard people rave about them. They claim they're just amazing. So I will look into doing them, just to see what they're about. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, what do you think of Easy Link with CTT? I think that's a good setup. If you can find a dealer to get you on that plug, I would jump on that like a racehorse, because I think that's good. I think that's a good. That's an excellent tuning company. Easy Link is the future. It really is. EFI Live is slowly dying. It's going away slowly. EFI Live is slowly dying, so I do think Easy Link is the future. So anybody looking for tunes, I would highly recommend getting the Easy Link platform, because like me, for instance, granted my truck can't even run Easy Link, but my truck I'm using AutoCal, which is EFI Live. Is getting outdated. It works in terms of the tuning abilities. It's damn near the same, but with Easy Link, the user interface and the user friendliness is a lot better. Plus, dealers like it a lot because of the whole cloud-based system. I mean, they can, if you're signed in, they can go into your truck ECM. They can look at all your stuff as long as you're logged on, connected to Wi-Fi and all that stuff. So, Easy Link, man, I would definitely say Easy Link. My boy, OKC 67 Eric, he actually recently installed Easy Link on his truck. From a what's the thing, MM3 Smarty tuner. So, and that's another thing too. He's selling tuners. So if anybody's looking for a tuner for a 2010 to 2018 Ram 2500 6.7, hit me up. Send me a message on Instagram, or you can email me. He has a Race Me Ultra MM3 tuner for sale, $800, but it comes with a bunch of stuff. I think it's an EGT probe, mount. It comes with a bunch of stuff. So if you're interested, you guys are always asking me about tuners. So if you're interested in a tuner, hit me up. 20K, keep up the hard work. I appreciate it. 99_TJ, man. Thank you so much. Yes, we did hit 20K, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because I've already everything's set, and this is something else. I've been working on this on the side, so everything's already set up. But we have a giveaway that's going to be happening, and I'm probably. So make sure you watch tomorrow's video. I'm probably going to drop it and announce it in tomorrow's video. I'm on the fence. I think I'm going to do it most likely though, but if not, I'll make a separate individual video for it. But I will be announcing a 20K subscriber giveaway coming up soon. You guys, I reached out. I got 3 companies. All 3 companies are on board, and if you enter this giveaway, it's some good stuff, man. It's really good. I'm extremely excited for this. It's gonna be awesome. It's just a way to be able to kind of pay it back to you guys for believing in the channel, supporting the build, supporting the channel, all that good stuff, man. So thank you guys so much. Reginald, how long did it take to install the compound? So Reginald, the compounds, that was like, okay, so in all honesty, so when you guys watched the installation of the compounds, you guys only saw 2 videos that roughly average 10 to 15 minutes per video. But in reality, in real time, the compound installation actually took me, and I'll explain in a second. It actually took me, I believe, I want to say about 3 to 5 days. Okay. Now, before you judge or anything, the reason why I took that long is because as I was, number one, Smedden did not include zero instructions with their kit. Actually, they don't include instructions with nothing. They didn't include instructions with it. Did it make it really harder? No, it didn't. But the biggest thing was that as I was installing the turbo setup, there was little things I needed. Okay, so for instance, the coolant reroute line, I ordered from Pusher. You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't even end up using that because it wasn't working correctly. I waited a couple days for that. I think I paid for 2-day or 1-day shipping from Pusher down in Florida. It took me about, I want to say 3 to 5 days. I don't remember exactly. Reason being is because, one, I was installing the turbo with zero instructions, taking my time. Number two, which is the biggest reason, was I was waiting for parts, in all honesty, because when I was installing the compounds, I had to wait for the pusher, coolant setup, and then if I'm correct, I also had to wait for, trying to think, an exhaust clamp. I ordered an exhaust clamp. So I went from, on the second gen setup, I had a 4-inch downpipe to a 5-inch, which means I had an adapter for it. But going to the to the compound setup, it was a 5-inch downpipe to a 5-inch exhaust. So I had to order pretty much an exhaust coupler clamp just to clamp that up, because I'm not driving with the downpipe hooked up only, because I've done that before and it sucks. But yeah. So now, Reginald, if you were to ask me how long it takes to install, and on top of that, I was filming YouTube, you know what I'm saying? If you were to ask me how long it took me to install, just me just going outside, installing it, no filming, nothing, it'd probably take me about a day. Wake up Saturday morning, go through the whole shebang, and I'd be done that evening. And that's one of the reasons why I took my time installing it, was because I was trying to make the video as in depth as possible, because there was no videos, and up to this moment, from which I realized this, there was no video showing on YouTube how to install a second gen style over under compound setup on YouTube. There was not. I guarantee. Go find it. If you find it, send it to me, because I would love to see it. There's no video talking about stuff like that, showing you, hey, you need to do this when you install it, or this is the order you want to do it in. You know what I'm saying? So I took pride in that video because I wanted to make sure people who, and there was, I'm not gonna say a lot, but I know there's people out there who purchased that compound setup after I installed it on my truck. So, and I got the messages from them sending me pictures, telling me thank you, that the video helped out so much. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some things, it's a tight squeeze. It really is. There are some things that you don't know about until you go to install it. So I made sure my best I was talking about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, hell yeah. Right? Yeah, Prince, I just got my PPE items in, get ready to swap it out, and oil pan, swap out the oil pan and diff. Hell yeah, that's good, man. PPE, man, that's family. All right. This is the only company I'm gonna mention. So PPE is going to be one of the sponsors in terms of the giveaway. So if that gets you guys' ears perked up, you guys know PPE makes good quality content, good quality stuff, and they make good quality parts, all that good stuff. So PPE will be a sponsor on the live stream, and on the giveaway, 20K giveaway. And on top of that, they will be providing a discount code on top of that. So it's going to be good. 57_AL, what's up, brother? Love the 6.7. I'm still rocking the 12 valve, the EPA. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, man, it's all good. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you so much. And ain't nothing wrong with 12 valve. Monster Rams went ahead and made sure he said, y'all hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much, man. Again, we're sitting at 30 people right now on the live stream. If you can hit that thumbs up button, that means so much to me right now. So thank you guys for everybody who does thumbs up, because I can't see who thumbs up, but thank you guys so much. Going to be doing my EGR delete and installing the Race Me Ultra over Christmas vacation. Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Let the truck breathe. I love your vlogs and show other lifted trucks like at a meet or friends. Oh, I love to see you vlog and show other. Okay, I got you. 99 underscore TJ. I would love to do that too, but I'm gonna be real. Where I live at, the truck scene is not really there. I'm just being real. Like when I say truck scene, I mean like, and Monster Ram knows what I'm talking about. Like when I say truck scene, I mean like how my truck set up. Hell, even just your basic lifted trucks, it really isn't there. I probably can count on both hands, maybe one hand, all of the trucks that are similar to mine. A lot of people out here that you would think that they're into it, but they're really not. For me, it's me going south. I gotta go to like Myrtle Beach. Like if I was in Myrtle Beach, you guys would be seeing a lot of other trucks. That's why when I do come across a truck, like for instance, you know, when I saw Monster Ram like 2 years ago, it's Ham Christian. I featured their trucks on my channel, you know, stuff like that. So it comes and goes. But when I do come across a truck that I like and I want on film, I definitely get it on film. And there's actually a couple more trucks that I want to get on film here soon that I still got to get. So, Cody, how's the tire dressing still holding up worth the money? It's actually holding up good. So, Cody, I washed my truck last Monday. Saturday. I washed my truck Saturday. So this recent Saturday, a couple days ago. I washed it Saturday. After I washed it and it was dry and everything, the tire shine was still there. It was still there 100%. But on the back side of the tires, I did curve the tires a couple times going through the drive-through. Just tires, not the rims, just tires. I curved the tires going through the drive-through a couple times, so I like scraped off the tire dressing coating. But it was still there. It was still holding up strong. It had a matte sheen to it. It wasn't shiny like wet glossy, but it had a matte sheen to it. And the thing about me with the tire shine is I'm very, very big on wet. I love wet looking tires, like that wetness, but it's dry to the touch. That's me all day. So to be honest with you, I should have made a follow-up video on it, but I actually ended up cleaning and stripping the tires of the coating, and I just went back to my regular tire shine. I used Adam's Tire Shine. I was looking to see if I had a bottle of it near me. I use Adam's Tire Shine. You know what? 1 second. Give me a second, guys. Let me grab it. This stuff right here. This is my favorite tire shine. I've been using this tire shine since 2018, man. I love this stuff. Adam's Tire Shine. I mean, I love it so much. You guys saw me. I reached up and I grabbed the actual gallon of it. I bought this gallon because I love it so much. Now, don't get me wrong. The dirt coat and dressing is really good, man. If you never take your truck off road, if you never, that's it, really. If you never take your truck off road or anything like that, it will last a very long time. If you don't curb anything, it'll last a very long time. The cons to it that I wasn't fond of was that if you curb something or if you scratch the tires and let's say a little portion of it gets scratched off, so you'll have protect the tire and then there's a little spot where it's not there. If you want to reapply the coating to that, it doesn't look the same because what happens is the shine, the tire's dressing coating, it'll lose its luster, the original one, and then you go and apply a brand new one to it. So it's not going to be spotty, but it's not going to be 100% uniform. Some of y'all know, some of you don't know. I'm a huge auto detailing buff, a nerd, whatever you want to call it. I'm big into auto detailing, so I like it. I would recommend that kit, the Duracoat tire dressing kit. I would 100% recommend it to anybody if they was looking for a semi-permanent durable tire dressing, because it is that. I mean, when it would rain, I would get mud on the tires, and then I would just rinse it off with the hose, and it would look like it never got dirty. You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, it does work like that. I actually do have a video. I don't know if you saw it, Cody, but I do have a video with a 2-week or 4-week follow-up of the tire coating. And it did good. It did really good. For the price you pay or for the price it goes for, I like it. I do like it. But again, like I said, I'm very big on tire shine, gloss, pop, all that good stuff. So that's where I'm at with that, man. But yeah, it's good stuff. Joe Board. I'm not even going to say your last name, brother. I don't want to mess it up and insult you. Joe, the beer's right here. This is 100% a normal video. It's just a sporadic live stream video. That's how you know, real quick, Joe. That's how you know you got a loyal follower, man. I like that, Joe. Thanks so much, man. When they asking where the beer at, that's when you know you got good followers, man. Rick LP, thoughts on the '09 steering link upgrade for my '07 Ram? Steering link. I'm assuming you're talking about your like tie rods and stuff. 100% recommended. If you have and on an '07 Ram, you should have the late third gen / early fourth gen style steering. If you don't, I 100% recommend getting the early fourth gen style steering. Moog makes it's called the Moog Problem Solver Kit for these Rams. I 100% recommend getting it. That's what I have with my truck. My steering is as tight as the first day I installed it. I love it. Ever since I took the crossover steering off, I went through, changed ball joints, everything. My steering has been amazing. I actually have a video talking about everything done in my steering setup. That way, if you want to check it out, I don't remember the full name of it, but I do talk about that. But I do think it's 100% worth it. And the thing about Move that I really like is their ball joint, or not ball joints, their tie rods are greasable. So if you want to grease your tie rods, your drag link, you can grease it. Unlike the OEM Mopar ones, they're non-greasable. They call them service free, which is horse crap. They put non-greasable fittings on there because they're going to wear out faster. That way, you got to take it back to them so that way they can charge you $800 to put the same new thing on there. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. My dog Jason just sent me a Snapchat. Keep mirroring me, bro. But to answer your question though, Rick, I do recommend it. On an 07 Cummins, 100%, man. You notice a difference. Real quick, I'll talk about it real quick. So you guys, with my third gen cats out there, you got a third gen, okay? These are the three things you need for some good steering: redhead steering gearbox, EMF intermediate shaft bushings, and then get you a good set of quality steering linkage. So like some Moog tie rods, a full good quality steering linkage, not the eBay crap. Don't go on eBay. Don't go on eBay and buy the $120 Chinese crap. Like get you like Moog, XRF is another good brand on eBay. Those are the three things initially that is going to tighten your steering up a whole lot. I'm telling you guys, especially number two, your EMF intermediate shaft bushings. They're basically, if you go underneath your steering column in your truck and follow it down, you're gonna come to a joint. It's pretty much like a double cardon joint, kind of like on your front drive shaft. And what EMF does is they sell these little aluminum steel bushings, and you get a C clamp. This is why I film my videos in front of my toolbox, so I can talk like this. And then you get a C clamp. You place the bushing over the little bore, and I show this in my videos. And you just press the bushing into the bore, and it tightens up the plate so much, so good, you guys. So redhead steering box, EMF intermediate shaft bushings. They're like $15, and then get you some good quality steering. You do those three things, man. All my third gen bubbles out there. You do those three things, your steering will improve tremendously. Then you can go into ball joints, U joints, stuff like that. Steering stabilizers, track bar. That's another good thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna make another video talking about Ram steering because we all third gen and below, even early fourth gen maybe, we all know about Ram steering, man. So I try to help y'all out as much as I can. Not sure if it go high enough. You ever think about getting a topside creeper? I did, Sean, honestly, but I don't know if a topside creeper. I think my truck's too high because I don't know the max height on a topside creeper. So what I use is a ladder. I got a little ladder back there that I use, man. Eric, bro, it's good to see you, man. Thank you for joining the chat. OKC67, that's my dog. OKC Eric 67. He's the one that's selling the Race Me Ultra MM3 tuner. So for 2010 to 2018. Ram owners, if you're looking for a tuner that can delete your truck, so you're trying to get emissions off, hit them up. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. It has everything with the EGT Pro ready to go. There you go. That's what y'all get. Heck yeah. Which do you prefer, physical gauges or just the edge monitor, and why? Jesse Thompson, that's a good question. Thank you, man. So to answer your question, I prefer both. Honestly, I really do. With the physical gauges or analog gauges, the best thing about that is you will always get a reading, if that makes sense. As long as the gauge is working fine, As long as you hooked up the gauges correctly, it will be a consistent, accurate reading all the time. So for me, I have, excuse me, I have my EGT gauge, I have my boost gauge, and I have my fuel pressure gauge. If my edge takes a crap, if my OBD2 port breaks or something happens to it, which that is the thing, if it happens, I can still at least see my basic 3 parameters that I love to follow. And on top of that, by having analog gauges, I have individual dedicated gauges to that. With the edge, now don't get me wrong, Edge is family. I love them, and I love my edge. But it can get a little overwhelming at sometimes because you have so many parameters and so many pins displayed on one little screen. So by having individual gauges, they're individual. They're dedicated to themselves. If I look and I have mine in a certain order that I know by heart. If I look at my top gauge, I know in my brain that's my EGT gauge without even looking at the numbers. So you know what I'm saying? So it's just a sense of mind. But I like both. Reason being is because I can look and I actually bounce both numbers off. I look at my edge gauge, my edge monitor, and I look at the boost it makes, and I also look right at the boost gauge, the analog boost gauge, and I look at them to see, you know, if they're together, if one's off, and they're spot on. They're together. You know, if I'm at 30 pounds on the edge, and I look over, it's at 30 pounds on uh, the glow shape gauge, which lets me know that they should be working as advertised. So I always love that. I'm a big fan of it. So to answer your question though, I like both of them. And it looks cool too. Went Race Me Ultra because couldn't get it EasyLink from 09. Yeah, man, you ain't gonna be able to get an EasyLink. EasyLink is 2010 and I believe. But Race Me Ultra is a good tuner. It's not bad. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Especially if you get a tuner that's making custom tunes for it, like GDP, Glacier Diesel Performance, Mall Dunes, I think. Just if you got a good tuner making your files for it, is so here's the thing when it comes to tuners, and I'll just talk about this real quick. It's not the software that makes a tuner good. It's the tuner who puts the files on the software, on the hardware. Okay, let me rephrase it: hardware, not software. It's not the hardware that makes a tuner good. It's the files, it's the tunes on there. Okay, so what that means is you can have a Race Me Ultra, you can have EFI Live, you can have EasyLink. You know, it doesn't matter. They all will do the same thing. They will tune your ECM, and they all have really, really good powers in terms of being able to adjust a lot of things in your ECM. What matters is who's writing the file. You know what I'm saying? Who is tuning your vehicle? That's what matters the most. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind, folks, whenever y'all out there looking for tuners and stuff. But Sean, there is nothing wrong with Race Me Ultra, bro. You're gonna love it. You're gonna like it a lot, man. Hey, Big Cat, what email you got? So Richard Wayne, if you want to email me, you can email me at everythingdiesel@gmail.com. Everythingdiesel@gmail.com. Everything, not everything. Everybody says everything with an I. It's not a fucking I. It's an A. I'm not mad at you. I'm just, talking to everybody. It's an A. Everything. Okay? Everythingdiesel@gmail.com. Shit, just seen this on my notifications. What's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Oh, we got Ernie. Bro, we got the booze right here, bro. All right, I'm behind on my comments now. Let me start speeding up a little bit so I can catch up. Philip, what's up, bro? It's good to see you. Do you have a recommendation for cab lights to add to my 2016 Ram 2500? Richard, Amazon. I got Amazon cab lights on my truck. I got 5 of them I put on there, and 4 of them are still working 3 years later. So, I will tell you get recon ones if you're fine spending $250, $400 on them. But I went on Amazon, ordered $35 cab lights, and 3 years later, 4 of them are still working. That's the best thing I tell you, brother. And they got smoke ones, and they got the orange reflector ones. Just pulled the trigger on the compounds today. Might need some help soon. If you watch the videos, man, if you watch the part 1, part 2 videos of the compounds, I think you'll be pretty good. I mean, that's why I make YouTube videos, to help y'all out. What I will say though is I hope if you got compounds from MDC, I hope you use a promo code to save you $100 on top of whatever they're selling it for. So just installed the Banks Pedal Monster, awesome added power. Oh, that's awesome, Phillips, man. I've had people ask me about that too. I haven't had a Banks pedal commander yet, or any type of throttle booster on my truck yet. I'm actually considering the Banks one. But yeah, it's good though. Good stuff. Dude, I just pulled a tranny from an SRT 10 that has the same tranny of a 5.9. 48 RE. I'm thinking. What's up, S&M Landscape? What's up, man? Philip 2 and 5 EFI Live race 7 on the pedal. Monster equals spins tires. My wait, dude. That's funny. That's funny, man. We should get my truck in one of your videos, man. And we've been trying to link it forever, bro. I know you ain't lying, bro. Freaking, I'm about to go do that recruiting life here early spring next year, so it's gonna be a little harder. But wherever I'm at, bro, if you come near me, you let me know. Have you tried Car Pro Pearl for dressing? That's my go-to, but I haven't tried Adams. I'm curious how they compare. Yeah, I tried Car Pro's Pearl dressing. It's really good. The Car Pro Pearl. The thing I noticed about that is it's not glossy. It's more so, I don't know what type of shine you like, but more so semi-gloss / satin, if that's what you like. So if you put one coat of the Car Pro Pearl on, you get that satin. If you put two coats, you can kind of get that semi-gloss. With the Adams, if you freaking spray this on your tires and just leave it, let it dry for about 10 minutes, it will be a wet gloss look, and it doesn't sling. That's the main reason why I use that tire shine. And I got mud tires, so when I'm finished washing the truck, I'll spray the tires with tire shine, walk away for about 15-20 minutes, and it dries clean. It's super shiny, wet looking, and when I take off the drive, it does not sling all on the side of my truck, and I love that in the tire shine. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like this, I would recommend you trying the Adams tire shine. I think you would like it. Saludos from Guda. Oh, snap, where's that? Okay. Everything diesel versus everything diesel equals Cummins versus Cummins. I like that, bro. Double J, what's up, man? How's that catch can working? Bro, I haven't had a catch can on the truck probably since I installed my first second gen swap on the truck back in 2018 December. That was the last time I had a catch can on, because when I installed the second gen swap, I took the catch can off because it was in the way. It was hitting the turbo. I haven't had a catch can since. I ran the little elbow filter off the side of the valve cover for a while, and then after that, with compounds, I have the compounds, and then I got a billet, Beans diesel billet valve cover. I just got a rubber tube going on the side of the engine, so that's what I'm rocking. Where do we get Adams products? So you can go to adamspolishes.com, Philip. I pretty much, long story short, Google Adams products, Adams polishes, and it's like the first 5 links on Google. You'll be able to purchase. Go to the website, you buy anything you want. I get my stuff from their website. I don't have any plugs with them. I've tried filling out sponsorships with them and stuff, and all that jazz, but they never hit me. They never hit me back up. So, so one day I'll get it. Where do you recommend getting the dry shaft for a 2006 2500? I want to say junkyard. So if you're trying to just get a OEM replacement drive shaft, I would probably say try your local scrapyard, junkyard, or eBay. I mean, it'll be real. That if you're asking me, like, if I know of a company to get it from, I really don't. I do know that there's a company in Texas that can make custom drive shafts. They're all over the country, in all honesty. What I'll do is Google drive shaft companies and find who's local to you or closest to you, and start from there and work your way out. You know what I'm saying? I've never had to deal with like getting a drive shaft made before, so I'd be lying to you if I was to tell you to go to somebody. All right, but yeah, hell yeah. So we caught up on the comments finally. I felt bad because a lot of you guys were commenting and waiting. So again, we got 26 people in the live stream right now. So if you guys didn't know, I will be installing injectors tomorrow. I'm going to be installing my 120 horsepower flux diesel injectors, in addition to my expanded diesel heavy duty valve springs. So tomorrow's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, and I'll also be setting valve lash and all that good stuff. I got to go pick up. Actually, no, I have one. I have a feeler gauge, but I'll be setting valve lash and all that stuff. We should have a guest on the channel too while I'm doing all this stuff too. So it should be good tomorrow. Good content. The video will be dropping either tomorrow night, evening-ish slash Thursday morning, Christmas Eve morning. So maybe I'll bless y'all with a Christmas Eve YouTube video. Okay. Nah, you good, Double J. No worries, man. But yeah, no, I took that off for a long time ago, man. It's been a minute. Sean saying we're going to see some hats or shirts or hoodies with your name on it. So Sean 32, we actually. All right, so this is a live stream, so I usually tell y'all cool stuff in the live stream. I actually have a logo. I have a logo made. It just got finalized 2 weeks ago. So I officially have a brand logo. It looks awesome to me. I hope you guys like it. My next step is getting that logo on stickers and t-shirts. January 2021, expect merchandise like 100%. I got the logo design. Now I just got to get it on, t-shirts and stuff. Now obviously that requires money too, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, bro, we got some stuff coming up soon, man. Hey, trust me, you'll know when I drop it. One Piece drive shaft upgrade. Yeah, man, I've had a lot of people ask me about drive shafts in terms of if I got a 2-piece or a 1-piece. My truck came with a 1-piece. I had no idea how or why it came. I mean, I know why, but I don't know how. Maybe it was a dealership upgrade or something. But I got a 1-piece. I never had to worry about a carrier bearing or nothing like that. But if you got a 2-piece and you can upgrade to a 1-piece, I personally would recommend that because eliminating that carrier bearing is one less thing you have to worry about, and your single piece it should spin a lot more balanced than a 2-piece stretcher. Hey, so Texas made. Check out Reginald Caesar. He's hitting you up in the comments about the drive shaft. What's your opinion on mission compliant tuners, suggestions, recommendations? My opinion on them is they're following the law. You know what I'm saying? So the EPA established laws, and the government has the laws, and emission compliant tuners are established. They're just following the laws. Do they help? I personally have never. Well, actually, I have, but it was a long time ago. It was old. But long story short, the strides they made, companies like Duramax Tuner, Corey Willis over at PPEI. There's a lot of Glacier Diesel Performance. There's a lot of companies that make CTT. There's a lot of companies that make emissions compliant tuning. The leaps and bounds they made with emission compliant tuning in 2020 versus let's say 2016, 2017 is night and day. They came far. I recommend it. If you're in a state like California or you're somewhere where you just cannot delete your truck because of the government, because of all that bullshit, I would give emission compliant tuning the benefit of the doubt in terms of improving, fuel mileage, throttle response, less regeneration cycles, and all that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I would consider that. I would rather drive a truck with emission compliant tunes versus a just bone stock, fresh off the factory truck. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion on it. In terms of tuner suggestions, it's the same. You know what I'm saying? Your Easy Link, EFI Live, Race Me Ultra / MM3. Now, when you start getting into the mission compliant tuners, you can also throw in companies like Banks. Banks has I think it's called the iData or the iData Monster, something like that. It's a little circle puck. That's considered a mission compliant tuner. You got that. Try to think. I think Edge makes a emissions compliant tuner as well. So you got some companies out there. Now, one thing you do need to realize is with emission compliant tuners, you are not going to get the same numbers in terms of horsepower that you would going deleted. I don't care what video anybody out there made saying that our emission compliant tuner made this much power, and a deleted truck made this much. I don't care. You will not make as much power with just tuning on an emission stock truck versus a deleted truck, unless you don't care about the BPF filter and you're just filling it with soot, because that's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's a fine line between fuel, air. You know what I'm saying? The more fuel you add with the more air, it's going to make more soot. This is plain as that. You know what I'm saying? It will produce more soot, all that stuff, carbon and all that scientific stuff. So keep that in mind. I think the Banks tuner, I think it adds like 80 horsepower on top of a stock diesel truck, something like that. You gotta do your research. You'll see it. Emission laws are meant to be broken. The government shouldn't be able to tell you how to fix your truck. Texas made, man, I agree with you, man, to an extent. You're right. The government shouldn't be able to tell you how to own your vehicle, but at the same time, the way I look at it is we in the diesel community, we have nobody to blame but ourselves, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? The EPA wouldn't have a reason to come after us if we weren't soot cooking, rolling coal on people's faces and, you know, pouring out, dumping coal on cars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like if the industry was to where they kept it mature, they kept it clean and respectful at like the racetrack. I honestly believe the EPA would not have came after them because I look at it like this: how many gasoline cars out there are driving around right now without catalytic converters, which is illegal? How many gasoline cars are driving out there without mufflers, which is illegal? How many, you know what I'm saying? Like how many gasoline cars are driving out there with high performance O2 sensors, high performance NOx sensors, all this stuff, even injectors and stuff, and it's not emission compliant. If you were to smog a car like that, it would fail in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? But because that doesn't come associated with soot and rolling coal and pouring coal out there, I feel like they don't get the rap as much because when you go to racetrack with gas cars and stuff, everybody and their mom's out there. You know what I'm saying? New cars, 2020s and older, you know what I'm saying? They're all out there. And you don't see them, you don't see just, pre 2007 and older diesel trucks at a racetrack. You see newer cars in that. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because the rap and the label that came with the diesel industry. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being a real motherfucker. You got individuals out there that get joy. I've had fuckers message me asking verbatim, how do I get my truck to pour more black smoke? I have gotten several messages like that, and I don't even respond because I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's cool here and there, if you're fucking around and stuff. But for the fuckers that are like doing it intentionally just to piss people off or be a dick, you can thank people like that for the EPA cracking down on diesel trucks. You know what I'm saying? People hate the EPA. I'm not going to say I hate them, but at the same time, they're doing their job that they get paid for. And how much easier is it to be like, oh, there's a diesel truck over there pouring black smoke out of his tailpipe. But meanwhile, behind it, there's a high octane race car, gasoline race car behind it. But because nothing's coming out the tailpipe, that's not an issue to them. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably actually what, Texas man, shit, man. I'm probably gonna make me a fucking actual YouTube video on this because this shit got my blood going now. But yeah, that's how I feel. I have no emissions on my '08 dually, and it runs cleaner than when I had a DPF. Yeah, man, a lot of people do. And it's sad because I'm willing to say 60 to 70% of the cats out there with deleted trucks, actually, I say 70, 80% of the cats with deleted trucks out there, they just want their truck deleted so it runs better, just like I did. They just wanted to run better. They wanted a little bit more power, and that's it. They don't want to race. They don't want to roll cold. They don't want that. They just want to delete a truck to where it runs good. They don't have to worry about the emission system failing, damaging their engine, costing them money. You know what I'm saying? But then you got that 20%. Or even 10%. We'll say 10%ers. We got 10%, 20% where it's like their mission is just to pour coal on whoever they can or whatever they can, whenever, and it sucks, man. It really does. But yeah. Double J for your delete kits. I would check out eBay. Like no shit, just type in 6-7 companies EGR delete kit. Like just type that in just like that. How much power will you be pushing after the injectors? Philip, that's a good question. I don't know. If I can be willing to bet, I think I can crack 600 after the injector install in the new tunes. Initially, before the tunes come in, I probably won't. I don't know. I think I can crack over 600 definitely with 120 horsepower injectors. I got on the truck with stock fuel or with the dual fuelers and stock injectors, and it made 512 on tune 4. I didn't 2-5 was acting weird, so I wasn't able to get those numbers. Richard Wang. I run that CTS3 Edge with attitude. On my stock truck, the improvement was completely shocking. Headed to Ashby's diesel to dyno, the beginning stages. Hell yeah, that's dope, man. That's what I'm talking about. You go down here, tell Jake I said what up. I actually got to call him back. That's why I asked you about the catch can. It's probably going to be the first thing I do. Thanks, man. No worries, bro. Catch can is a good mod. It's a good mod. Actually, I have a catch can back there. I just haven't installed it because I don't care to. Yeah, bro. I 100% agree, man. There's been jackasses and everything. I go downtown and see all these V6 Mustangs straight pipe making all this noise and traveling half the speed of smell. A shop foreman I know in California escaping the 09 diesel truck because it can't be retrofitted to what newly California require. It's sad, man. It really is sad. It is, man. And I tell you, I'm not big into politics, but that is one fucked up state, California. I mean, you're talking. I lived there for 5 fucking years, and their government, they bring in the most money in taxes, in fees. They bring in the most money out of any other state. They got Hollywood, all this stuff. But yet they have the highest poverty rate in America. Food for thought. That the politics over there, man, is just ass backwards, man. I mean, it really is. But I lived there for a while. Luckily, I'm from Florida. They got their head on their shoulders right for the most part too. But yeah, it's sad, man. It's really sad. I mean, you're talking to a state where if you choose as an owner of your own vehicle, if you choose not to renew your vehicle registration and let the vehicle sit, they will charge you every month the vehicle sits with expired registration unless you register it as non-operating, which you have to pay for. Not for me. Not my cup of tea. You should hit 700, no problem with the injectors. Based off what I said a few days ago, I bet you're at 600 right now. Mike, I agree with you on that, bro. But me and we got one thing that might be stopping that number from being at the 7 versus the 6. You know what I'm saying? My trans, man, I got to get it. I have to get it built. It's 2021. That trans needs to get built. It's not bad. It's not broken. It's just it has to get built so it can actually put that power to the wheels. Because I'm probably losing 20, 30, probably like 10 to 15%. I say 15 to 20% of the true power my engine is making. I think I'm losing that through the trans because the torque converter can't hold it. The clutch packs are old and worn. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. I really can't wait to drive that truck when I build that trans. It's gonna be sick. Matt, no, I ain't drinking no White Claws tonight, man. I just got my Voodoo Ranger right here. That's it. Yeah, I've seen that. They're actually migrating to a couple states. They're going to Utah, they're going to Arizona, and they're going to New Mexico. That's again, I don't really get into politics, but Arizona had voted blue this election. Only 2 counties voted blue somehow. The rest of the state was red, but they were a blue state. Again, like I said, I don't really get too much into politics. You guys never hear this side of me and stuff like that, just because that's not my prerogative. / I really don't care. Also, so that's what I'm talking about, Charlie. Exempt. Ben Callahan, what's up, man? It's good to see you, man. All right, you guys, we're coming up on an hour on the live stream. You guys, we're sitting at 25 people in the live stream right now. I will be wrapping the live stream up right now. Any last second questions, send it down range. The only thing I ask is make sure you smash the thumbs up button before you head out on the live stream, you guys, just because it helps the channel out. It helps the video out so much. I thank you guys so much. We got more people in the live stream than I expected, which, I mean, I'm extremely grateful and happy for that. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's video will be good. I'm looking forward to it. So heck yeah. All right. Last question. Texas made. You think a 3D printer like the one Optimum Welding has is cheaper for the truck parts like gaskets in the long run? No, I don't. I don't. If you're working on people's trucks, yes, ish, because the mechanic doesn't pay for the parts. They might pay for it upfront, but eventually the owner will pay for it somehow, some way. I don't think if you're just owning your own vehicle, I don't think a 3D printer justifies that for getting gaskets. I mean, most gaskets are cheap. You know, you get manifold gaskets, you get a pack of them for like fucking less than $20. You know, head gasket is probably the most expensive gasket on the entire truck, to my knowledge. But besides that, me personally, nah, I'm good. But thank you guys so much for joining the live stream. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope I answered all your questions. Double J hunting was good, but we got skunked. Didn't shoot nothing. It was a complete. We got skunked. We didn't get nothing. We didn't see. We rarely saw anything too. So it kind of sucked. But again, you guys, thank you guys so much. Until next time, which is going to be either tomorrow evening or Christmas Eve. Be on the lookout. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Be on the lookout for my next upload, which will be me installing injectors onto the truck. I think you guys are going to like it. And on top of that, you guys probably get a Christmas video too, so you can get some good content to watch while you're home, hopefully with your families and your loved ones and significant others. So thank you guys so much. Until next time, you guys take care. Peace out. Be safe. I'll see you guys soon. Make sure y'all get y'all something cold to drink. Y'all have a happy holidays. I'm fucking old school, so I say Merry Christmas, Happy fucking New Year's. If you got a problem with that, I don't give a fuck. Thank you guys so much, though. Until next time, peace out.